A vast, immaculate white luxury English showroom stretches endlessly, glowing with a purity so bright it feels like a cathedral of modern engineering, a temple made of polished marble floors, towering white pillars, satin-smooth walls, and soft diffused artificial skylight that pours down like heavenly illumination. The entire space is dedicated to the celebration of automotive perfection. Every reflection, every shadow, every gentle gleam of chrome travels across the surfaces as if the room itself breathes elegance. In the center of this pristine architectural masterpiece stands the Bentley Flying Spur, shown in its original, factory-correct color, a hue so flawless, so deeply refined, that it embodies the essence of British luxury craftsmanship. The bodywork appears to be sculpted out of liquid metal, each curve reflecting the signature design language of Bentley, bold, aristocratic, timeless. The first cinematic shot rises from the polished marble floor, gliding forward slowly like a floating camera inside a high-budget commercial. As the camera approaches the front of the Bentley Flying Spur, the white showroom lighting reveals the intimidating force of its presence. The iconic matrix grille, crafted from chrome that shines like finely cut crystal, stands proud at the forefront. Each diamond-shaped mesh seems individually polished by artisans, shimmering under the soft ambient lights. The camera captures every microscopic reflection bouncing off the metal, creating a hypnotic rhythm of highlights across the grille's surface. The Flying Spur's crystal-cut LED headlights emit a gentle glow, resembling the precise brilliance of luxury jewelry. Their edges are razor-sharp, their symmetry flawless, their inner structure layered like precision optical instruments. The bonnet stretches backwards like a smooth sheet of silk pulled tight over powerful machinery. Soft reflections of the showroom's white surroundings roll over the curvature of the hood in waves. Every crease in the metal, every contour, every sweeping line reflects Bentley's mastery of sculpture and aerodynamics. The camera moves lower, capturing the Flying Spur's wide stance, muscular, confident, elegant yet dominant. The lower bumper with its dark mesh intakes stands out strikingly against the body color, creating a balanced contrast between sportiness and opulent refinement. Shifting slightly to the side, the cinematic shot expands into a detailed exploration of the front quarter panel. Ultra 8K clarity reveals the subtle metallic particles in the paint, shimmering like microscopic stars suspended within the color. The surface gloss is immaculate, completely unbroken, reflecting the white showroom so perfectly that it looks like a high-end mirror. The camera pans across the large alloy wheels, each spoke glistening with hand-polished sheen. The Bentley emblem on the wheel caps sits proudly, centered perfectly, rotating into view with slow precision as if gravity itself acknowledges its importance. As the front view dissolves into the second perspective, the camera gracefully circles the Flying Spur, transitioning into the cinematic rear shot. The back end of the car glows softly under the white showroom lighting. The LED tail lamps, sharply cut and elegantly shaped, illuminate slightly with a ruby red clarity that contrasts with the cool whiteness of the showroom. These tail lights resemble fine gemstones embedded into the metal, radiating sophistication without unnecessary exaggeration. The quad exhaust tips, polished and symmetrical, rest confidently below the bumper, their chrome surfaces catching every ambient beam of light. The Flying Spur badge on the trunk glistens like precious metal, each letter razor-defined, floating elegantly above the curvature of the boot lid. The shape of the rear fenders displays craftsmanship usually found in sculpture galleries, not automobiles. Gentle curves transition into stronger character lines, reflections curve across the surface like ribbons of light dancing in silent choreography. The Bentley wings emblem spreads across the trunk like a heraldic crest, symbolizing heritage and prestige that spans generations. The rear diffuser, subtle yet powerful in its presence, sits sculpted beneath the bumper, showcasing a blend of luxury and performance that defines this exceptional machine. The camera slowly glides around the Bentley Flying Spur toward its right-hand side, moving like an invisible drone capturing the full majesty of the silhouette. As it aligns perfectly with the length of the car, the entire right side view reveals itself in majestic proportion. The elongated body, the long wheelbase strength, the sweeping shoulder line that travels uninterrupted from the front headlight to the rear, everything stands in perfect harmony. The showroom's pristine whiteness dances across the metallic bodywork, creating luminous highlights that travel like flowing water. The chrome window surrounds sparkle under the lighting, following the geometry of the cabin with precision. The side mirrors, aerodynamic and sculpted, reflect the environment with clarity, catching every subtle beam of light. The handle design, perfectly flush and chrome detailed, blends seamlessly into the side profile. The alloy wheels on the right side reflect the same artistry as their counterparts, with detailed shadows falling delicately inside each spoke, revealing depth even in the smallest components. The side view shows the full grandeur of the Flying Spur, elegant, stately, proportionate, and undeniably luxurious. Every inch conveys purpose. Every contour reveals Bentley's obsession with delivering beauty through engineering. The chrome lower door trim shines like a silver blade running along the vehicle's length, dividing paint from shadow with mathematical precision. As the external cinematic journey continues, the camera gently transitions into the interior. The doors open silently, almost ceremonially, revealing an interior that seems more like the inside of a private luxury jet than a car. The cabin glows with a soft ambient light, reflecting across handcrafted leather surfaces that appear smoother than the finest Italian upholstery. The seats feature Bentley's signature diamond quilted pattern, each stitch perfectly aligned, each segment symmetrical, each thread color matched to perfection. The leather is richly grained yet unbelievably soft, absorbing light rather than reflecting it. The steering wheel, a masterpiece of ergonomics and craftsmanship, sits proudly with hand-stitched leather, polished metal spokes, and the iconic Bentley emblem at the center. The dashboard spreads wide like a sculpted landscape, featuring hand-finished wood veneer crafted from rare timber. The natural wood grain flows organically across the surface, sealed under layers of high-gloss lacquer that reflect the bright white showroom lights like soft glimmering stars. The center console displays a perfect blend of tradition and modern technology. Analog dials with jewel-like precision sit beside a high-resolution digital display that appears almost floating within the console. Crystal-cut knobs and metallic switches give an impression of luxury timepieces. The rotating display, Bentley's magical party trick, shifts seamlessly between screens, wood veneer, and analog dials. Every surface exudes luxury, from the chrome trim outlining the air vents to the hand-polished metal accents adorning the dashboard and doors. The ambient lighting along the door panels glows softly, enhancing the texture of the leather and stitching. It creates an atmosphere so rich, so calm, so meticulously refined that one feels as if entering a world isolated from time. Even the floor mats appear lavish, crafted with the same attention to detail Bentley applies to its seats. The cinematic interior shot pauses as the camera hovers close to the analog clock placed elegantly at the center of the dashboard, a signature piece carved with precision, shining like a high-end watch. Its needles glide smoothly, reflecting Bentley's pursuit of mechanical perfection. This level of craftsmanship appears unchanged by time, as though the clock itself is an heirloom passed through generations. Shifting deeper into the cabin, the camera roams over the stitching on the seats, capturing every fiber in Ultra 8K clarity. It moves along the contours of the seat cushions, soft but supportive, designed to cradle the passenger in unparalleled comfort. The rear seats, equally detailed, display the same diamond quilted design and leather shade as the front, highlighting uniform excellence across the cabin. Ambient lighting wraps the interior in a gentle aura, as though the car itself radiates tranquility. Suddenly, the cinematic journey transitions again, this time into the mechanical heart of the machine, the engine bay. As the bonnet rises with slow, dramatic elegance, the lighting reveals the meticulously arranged engine layout. Whether the Flying Spur is equipped with the V8 or W12, the presentation is monumental. The surfaces gleam with metallic warmth under the bright white lights of the showroom, each component aligned with surgical precision. The engine cover displays the Bentley emblem embossed in beautifully machined detail. The metallic surfaces feel alive, reflecting light across ridges and contours designed to channel air and maximize thermal efficiency. Every bolt is polished, every pipe perfectly positioned, every bracket symmetrical. The cinematic shot captures the craftsmanship embedded in the mechanical architecture, a celebration of engineering where elegance meets raw power. The Ultra 8K camera explores deeper into the engine bay, revealing labels, textures, high-performance hoses, and metal surfaces that appear so real they feel touchable. The engine looks immaculate, untouched, pristine, like a work of industrial art showcased in a museum dedicated exclusively to the mastery of automotive performance. The shadows cast inside the bay are soft but purposeful, adding depth to the mechanical composition. As the cinematic prompt continues expanding, the camera pulls away from the engine bay, rising once more into the vast serenity of the white luxury English showroom. The Flying Spur stands unchanged in its glory, reflecting in the polished marble floor beneath it. The reflections form perfect mirror images, distorted only slightly as they flow along the texture of the marble, creating a surreal double vision effect of the car's silhouette, its chrome, its lines, and its impossible beauty. The showroom's silence enhances the sense of awe. There are no people, No distractions, only purity, craftsmanship, geometry, and elegance. The lighting continues shifting slightly as